Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the link between time and space. Time and space has a very big link. Gravity can even bend time. Spacetime is basically how time affects space. Very massive objects with a lot of mass and gravity tend to make time pass slower. The being standing on that object will experience time passing normally, and will age normally. But when they get off and go back to a lighter object, many years have already passed in those few minutes. Apparently, time is being slowed down but at the same time sped up because the object has such a big mass, that it even pushes time. For example, if you were on Jupiter, you might think that passing at the same rate as on Earth, but it's actually passing 0.02% faster than on Earth. Jupiter is just 100x bigger, but a lot less dense. If it were more dense, that 0.02% might have been 2%. Also, if gravity is pulling harder on you, then time would also pass faster. For example, if you were standing on a roof, time would pass slower than if you were standing on the first floor. But it would probably take years for time to be distorted by a few seconds. Time dilation can be calculated by dividing the zeroth time by the square root of your speed, in other words, velocity, squared divided by 299,729.45 each squared. Time dilation is like how much time changes once you change the timespace. For example, when the velocity you're going at is 200,000 kilometers a second, when 1 second passes, 1.342 seconds actually passes. So time is being slowed down, and you are slowly falling behind reality. It's kind of like traveling to the past, but you can't travel any further than the time you started going at 2 million kilometers per second, and you probably would never even achieve that speed. Time-space can slightly help with time travel, but you can't travel back in time, but can fall behind in time. Maybe with an antimatter mass, you could go back in time, because since its mass is negative, its time-space should also be negative. But we all know that if just 1 ounce of matter touches antimatter, it will make a huge explosion that can destroy a whole city. So if we could possibly time travel backwards, we would blow up the whole mass. If in the future we had antimatter suits or powerful repairs, we could time travel into the past. Overall, space-time is a natural force that happens when the gravity and speed of an object changes time. That's all about space-time. Hope you enjoyed this robot voice video. Bye.